You're listening to SLMA ROI Spotlight. These are to-the-point conversations about a company's ability to deliver measurable ROI for their products. We've got some special guests today, some people that were on our radio program on July 1st. And it's Michelle Jacobs, Matt Hertig of Alight Analytics, and it was a great program. I learned a lot. The title of the program was How to Stop Wasting Marketing Dollars on Non-Revenue Tactics. And that program is still up there for anyone to listen to, July 1st on the SLMA website. A little bit about Michelle Jacobs today. She's the co-founder of Alight Analytics. Before Alight Analytics, she developed web analytics, marketing, and advertising strategies for companies such as our H&R Block, American Century Investments, Saatchi & Saatchi, big deal, and Toyota, bigger deal. Matt Hertig, co-founder also Alight Analytics. Prior to founding Alight Analytics, Matt built an extensive background in CRM, database marketing, and web strategy and business intelligence. As we get started in this marketing, this ROI Spotlight, Michelle and Matt, tell us about your company, first of all.
Sure, absolutely. Alight Analytics is a marketing analytics firm. And we have a product called Channel Mix. Channel Mix is a marketing data aggregation platform. So we sit in between all of these marketing sources that are out there that all of these marketers are using today and the insights and analysis that they need to run the business. We're the ones pulling all of that data together and presenting it in a fashion where they can consume it any way that they wish.
So in other words, as a marketing manager at a company, instead of me having to have people run all over the place and pull all this data together, or knowing I've got the data but never really using it because I don't have the time to do all this, and then trying to find the nuggets in this, your company sits there between my CRM systems and ERP systems and marketing automation systems and database systems, pulls the most pertinent information together and presents it to me, so now I'm a hero in my company.
You got it. That's exactly it.
Okay. Now, how do companies measure the ROI by using your products and services?
Yeah, you bet. So the process is a process that we developed early on in the growth of our company, and it's really a four-phase process. It's called track, measure, target, and predict. And it's really a value curve. So if you think about data and you change your mindset that data isn't really this thing I should have to run around and hunt for and try to manually pull together into PowerPoints and Excel spreadsheets. What I should be looking at data as is a living and breathing asset within the organization, and that's what our platform does. That's what Channel Mix does. Is it brings all this data and it transforms it from this expense, this burden, to an asset, and that becomes living and breathing. And the beauty of taking that approach, combining it with that mindset, and combining it with our approach of track, measure, target, and predict, it puts organizations of all types on a path for success. And tracking begins with pulling all this information together into one place. That's step one.
Okay.
And then step two, obviously, is measuring, and that's where you really begin to drive ROI. The challenge with ROI is you can't make an ROI decision until you have all of the touch points together in one place. And so we're often asked, how do you measure ROI on marketing? We always say, start with all the pieces. And that's what measuring does. And once you start measuring it through a clear lens, a holistic lens, and understanding the performance of marketing, you can then move to what we call target and predict. Targeting is really about optimizing then your spend using things like multi-channel attribution models. And obviously the end game is always to try and maximize the use of data to tell a future story, which is what predictive modeling does for us.
Well,
yeah, you bet. So it's track, which is pulling all of the pertinent data together, as you said so eloquently just a few minutes ago. Measure is a holistic lens, so bringing all of that together into one platform, which is what Channel Mix does for us and allows us to build that holistic look of performance. Track, measure, and then the last two phases, target and predict.
Target and predict. You had me writing so fast I didn't get all the words down. This is what happened in the interview during the summer too. I got so excited trying to put down the key words. Now, Channel Mix. Tell me about Channel Mix. Is that a proprietary software product that you've developed?
Sure. Channel Mix is a platform that we've built to bring all of these data sources together. We've actually have three different ways that our clients can work with us utilizing channel mix. Some of our clients, they already have sophisticated in-house technologies and data warehouses, so we aggregate all of this marketing intelligence data for them, and then we're able to feed it back to their internal systems, and they can incorporate it in their existing processes, use their existing BI tools and data visualization tools that they have in-house. Another way that clients work with us is with our self-service product. So if clients maybe don't have visualization tools in-house already, but they want to do the reporting and analysis themselves, we'll still aggregate the data for them, and we'll provide them a tool like Tableau software where they can build their own reports, publish them out, and share them either with other stakeholders in their company, or if they're an advertising agency or marketing agency, with their clients. And then we have our full service solution, which is for someone who really wants a turnkey solution. They just want us to aggregate the data, build the reports, generate insights, and really report back to them what's happening and what the next steps are, what they should be doing to increase their marketing ROI.
Good goodness. This is terrific, because from a marketing management standpoint, I can finally find data. Getting the data is not a problem. Finding the data is not a problem. Putting it all together and making it useful. If I ever had time to do it or had the people and the skills to do it, then I would have been much more successful as a marketing manager. As it is, I had to pick and choose, and usually I did it out of desperation because of battles with people, and I wasn't always doing it proactively. So you put the data at the marketing manager's fingertips, you give them the reports that they're looking for. Now they can really target and predict where they're going, which means they're going to make much better media buys, much better decisions on their lead generation tools. Now, this sounds like it costs a lot of money. Tell me, what does it cost to do this? Is this pocket change, or is this half my budget?
No. So if you think about the Channel Mix platform, the actual cost starts at as small as $1,500 a month. And the reason that it starts at that level is that through the platform and the technologies that we are using today, which is big data technology, a lot of scalability, a lot of infrastructure, and a lot of smart people, over the years we've been able to continually bring that price down, because we know that if we solve this data problem for marketers, not only are they going to be more successful, but they're going to help us be successful as a company. So our starting price is $1,500, and then it goes up from the amount of data sources that we actually need to integrate and manage on your behalf to the different types of skill sets that we have to support your business from a professional services perspective.
So as a small $10 or $15 million company, I can expect maybe $1,500 a month, probably. But as a big company, I can expect to spend more because we've got a lot more data sources involved with it. The problem is bigger.
That's right. Exactly right. And we have very large organizations who are frankly using all three of the services, all three of the products within Channel Mix. They have the data feed product to support their army of predictive modelers internally. They have the self-service product to help provide the internal marketing teams to build their own reports. And frankly, we also provide full service support and building dashboards for large key stakeholders within the client, as well as providing some modeling services. So it really depends on the client need, but we always start with, let's solve the problem. And the problem is the data, and that's what the platform does for us. And so it's a starting point for really organizations of all sizes.
So this is really a pocket change. That's what it really amounts to for most companies. As much as companies are spending on their monthly promotional efforts and webinars and radio programs and events and all of these things put together, and the CRM system, which doesn't even get totaled into some of these things, and the opportunity costs for everybody, all this effort in the company, and you're only charging $1,500 a month or a little bit more. Can I give you some advice, the two of you? Just today? Do you know what the advice is going to be? You're not charging enough. You're not charging enough. I say that honestly. As an interim marketing and sales manager at many companies, this is worth every dime, and I've seen some of your reports. Now tell people, how do people reach you? Give us your website and also your email so people know how to contact Alight Analytics.
Absolutely. Our website is www.alightanalytics.com, and we can be reached by email at info@alightanalytics.com. Pretty easy.
Well, this is great. Thank you for doing this for us today. Your radio program, July 1st, is still up there. This is Jim Obermayer, the host of the SLMA Radio program. We've been speaking with Michelle Jacobs, Matt Hertig, co-founders of Alight Analytics today, and they have been giving us their ROI spotlight to tell us how people who use Alight Analytics can get a return on investment. And we decided they're not charging enough, right? Right. So I expect you to check in next week and find that you've increased your prices accordingly, because what you're delivering is a lot of value. This, again, is Jim Obermayer from the SLMA ROI Spotlight.